Okay, I'm back with another war video. This is War 8 against, I think it's J-Win. Yeah, J-Win. Um, and I'm really not even going to talk about this war. I got to talk about War 7, which is not uploaded and will never be uploaded. Um, and I was going to upload it, but then it just got worse and I just chose to not upload it. So that was my worst war ever. Like, literally any tier, any path, like any chant, like it was just my worst war ever. Like the only comparison is like X Magica, but I don't even think I had any war that bad in X Magica. And it sucks. Like, I was having a great season until that point. Here my friend called me, so that's why I had to do that. But yeah, it was literally my worst war ever. So that's why I'm not uploading it. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, this war, I have a cupcake war because of how bad that war was. I'm not gonna say how many times I died. I'm not gonna say what fights I took, but it was my worst war ever. So going into this war, I was definitely like a little nervous, and I was doing these fights. I literally had no sleep. I was awake for 26 hours when I did these fights. Because so War 7 was on Halloween. I did those fights Halloween morning, and then Halloween night there was a party, which I really didn't even want to go to at that point, but there was a party Halloween night. And then the next day, that was Friday, me and my friends went to Louisville, and there was a party there. And then so we went to that party. Or no, I think here was when my friend called me. Either way, it doesn't matter. So then Saturday, there was also a party. So it was a mess. But when I left to go to Louisville on Friday, I woke up late that day, like extremely late. And I just never went to sleep. Like, in the hotel, everybody else went to sleep, and for whatever reason, I didn't go to sleep. So this was like 8 p.m. Not this fight, but oh yeah, never mind. It was like 8 p.m. and the party started at 10. And this was the second day of war already. So I knew if I didn't take my fights, like I was already so tired. There was no way I was going to take my fights later. There was just no way. So I went to the store to get some medicine. And then when I came back from the store, I just did these fights in the parking lot in my car. I don't know how I even did these fights this well. But after I did these fights, I literally just went to sleep for like 2 hours. But I needed this war because last war was so bad. Even this war, I was like kind of nervous. That's why I'm literally checking the plan, like, because I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I was supposed to take Nefario on Path 4, but the other guy that was taking Path 4, he said he could take it, so he just took it. So I literally just had 3 fights this war. But it was a good confidence booster. I played this war literally as safe as possible. I normally wouldn't even put on suicides for Omega Sentinel, but I just did it because the worst thing I could do is die again. And after last war, like, normally when I die, like, I'm mad. And after the first death, like, there was multiple deaths, of course. After the first death, like, I was mad. I was definitely mad. But it got to a point where, like, I just couldn't even be mad anymore. I was just disappointed in myself. And at that point, it wasn't even about the deathless season. Like, the deathless season didn't even matter to me at that point. Because I was a really big part of how the war turned out, which, you know, we did end up losing the war. And I was a huge part of that. And it made it worse that it was against the Indian Avengers, which, I mean, I liked Inda, and there's a bunch of cool people in there, but, you know, I did leave for one reason or another. So to have that war go that badly against them, it felt terribly. And it literally made it seem like I was throwing, but I genuinely, like, I wasn't trying to, but it went that bad. And so now I just have to try to avenge myself and just not die the rest of the season. And I'll say I don't think it was just one reason why I died. Part of it was, like, just being extremely unlucky. Part of it was maybe a skill issue. I still don't know. And then part of it was just not being prepared. So it was just a couple things, but it went so horribly. And now I have, like, PTSD, like literally. Even still, that was days ago, but I'm just gonna just try to forget about that war eventually. So it's never getting uploaded. I literally thought about just, like, never doing a voiceover again after that war. That was so bad. But yeah, this fight went clean at least. So that was the end of my war, and I'll see you in the next video.